Hey everybody, it's a Zero Marie here. I'm here for another episode of Pokemon Blazing Emerald. So a few things from the last video. It ended up being just as long as the first one, even though I tried to condense it a lot more, but I think we got through enough. And I'm obviously really happy we beat Roxanne. We're just starting where we left off. The only thing I kind of want to focus more on is pronouncing my words a bit better. I got a bit carried away with just talking in my normal voice, and I feel like when you're recording you have to pronounce things a little bit clearer, so I'm going to try and do that a bit more in this episode, so we'll see how that goes. But we're basically starting off where we left off. Obviously my two Venonats fainted, but we managed to get the gym badge from Roxanne. Yay! Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is heal up after we leave the gym. Oh, I didn't talk to this guy either. Whoa, what a breathtaking victory. My cheering must have worked. Great, check your trainer card. The stone badge you got should be properly recorded on it. In other words, you've climbed the first step on the stairs to the championship. That's gotta feel awesome. Yes, it does. It's nice to go through a step. So I'm gonna quickly do what he said. Oh yes, so you can see there at the bottom we have the first badge, so that's awesome. Great, so let's heal up. Get out of the way. Wait, please. Don't take my goods. Yep, I knew there was going to be drama after the gym. Okay, let's go to the Pokemon Center. Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Would you like to rest? Yes. Great. So there is another level cap. I'm not sure what it is. It might be 18 or 19. I wish there was a way to see each of the level caps. There might be and I might have missed it, but oh well. Let's truck on regardless. Oh, it's you. You're that fantastic trainer who helped me in Petalburg Woods. Help me, I was robbed by Team Aqua. I have to get the Devon goods back. If I don't, I'm going to be in serious trouble. Oh no. Well, I mean, if someone's stolen it from you, it's not your fault, really. It's the person who stole it's fault. But yeah, we didn't check this route in the last episode. It looks like there's a few different Pokemon. I might just run around and see what they are and then come back in case we want to catch any of them. Maybe there'll be a Marill. I think I was just recording with the game audio off. I'm so sorry, but I don't think you missed much. Anyway, doesn't seem to be any Pokemon of interest on this route. I'm not seeing the remaining two, but this might be Skitty or Surskit. I believe they have like horde events. I don't know if that's been changed in this game, but that might be the two we're missing, but I don't think we're going to use either of those, so let's just catch this Team Aqua Grunt. Oh, my Pokemon rule, check them out. I think they do. Youngster Joey would like to battle. Classic Youngster Joey. Does he have the top 1% Rattata? No, he just has a Marchop. Okay, that's okay. Cool Pokemon though. Okay, let's just do a bit of a scratch. Well, we might stop scratching because it's a bit weak now. Like I really wish I had a proper like physical move for Totodile. I'm pretty sure Rock Tomb's special as well. I'll double check that shortly, but I'm pretty sure it is. Youngster Joey was defeated. Ouch, a scrape. I have to put on a bandage. Aw, poor Joey. Just gonna quickly check. Doesn't quite say. None of my Pokemon can learn it anyway. Oh yes, I must teach Cut to someone. Cut is steel now, huh? Well, I guess I'll teach that to Barney. It'd be better than Scratch at least. Cut is 60. That's not bad. And it's physical. Perfect. Well, I'll save it over Lear because I don't necessarily need Lear. It'd be nice to have Scratch as a backup just in case. Wild how I totally forgot to do that before this episode. That's okay. I'm just going to quickly rearrange his moves. I believe we press select. So I'm going to put cut above and then put water gun there. I'll just quickly rearrange the other moves I have as well, just so they're easier. Oh my gosh, why am I pressing the wrong button? See, I'm using a controller, which is fine. I mean, I love using a controller. I always use a controller when I'm on the PC, because I grew up playing PlayStation 2, and it's just one of these things that has stuck with me. I feel the most comfortable gaming with a controller. But oh my gosh, I'm not used to using a controller for Pokemon. Usually I'd use the Switch, or of course like a Game Boy, or one of the old like DS's. I have an old DS that I use. So you'll see me be a little bit, let's say, a little bit clumsy with the controller, at least for this game. I'm sure it'll get better as we go along. Okay, we're back to it. Let's battle this bug catcher. My bug Pokemon are tough. Let's battle. I'm sure they are. Bug catcher Jose would like to battle. And they sent out Wurmple. Classic. See, as I've been editing this, I've noticed quite a bit that I repeat phrases a lot, and I think it's part of me being neurodivergent, but me just saying classic, or yay, or alright, it's just, I can't not say it. I'm just in like a cycle with it. Alright. Oh, and a Nincada. Also very typical of a bug catcher. But I do think Nincada's a pretty cool bug. Like, out of all the bugs, I'd say it's pretty cool. Alright. Having cut as a move and having it be steel and also 60 power is way better. I'm so glad they changed that. I love when ROM hacks or like fan games change these things. It makes things far more interesting. Now, I'm not sure if Totodile evolves at level 16. It might be level 18. I think it depends on the generation. But I hope we see a Totodile evolution in this episode regardless. I study at school, and I study on the way home too. Love that dedication. That's so good for you. Oh, she's so cute. School kid Karen would like to battle. What an unfortunate name. Maybe when she grows up, she'll want to see the manager a lot. That's so bad. Oh my god, she has a Mareep now. Oh, that's cute. I love that. Yeah. Oh, I meant to click Mud Slap. Oops, silly me. I'd rearrange the moves. I think I'll still be okay. Yeah, Bunny still has his berry. I think we'll be okay. Cool, all sorted. I'm in shock. I lost? Yeah, you did. Alright, I'm just gonna heal up Barney while we can. Okay, well let's use the Moo Moo Milk. No, hang on. Super Potion. The Moo Moo Milk's very valuable, so we'll just stick to regular Super Potions for now. Okay, double battle. Oh, see, Whismur is so cute. I always wish it had a cooler, like, branching evolution. Like Ralts, how, like, Ralts can become Gallade or Gardevoir. It would be really cool to see that with, like, Whismur, where, like, the male-oriented one happened to be, like, Loudred and Exploud, and then Whismur had a cool, like, Nidoqueen-ish form. If the tunnel doesn't go through, then I'll just go over the top. It's a dead end up here. I'm bored, so can we battle? Yes, we can. Hiker Clark and Youngster Johnson want to battle. Hiker Clark sent out Geodude. Youngster Johnson sent out Shroomish. Okay. I think I know what we're gonna do. So first we're gonna use Water Gun on the Geodude, and then we're gonna use Confuse Ray on the Shroomish, so it doesn't, hopefully gets a few turns where it doesn't hit us with paralyzation or poison. Oh, a crit, love that. Didn't really need it though. Oh great, it missed anyway. That's good. That's what we want. Maybe I'll choose cut and then feint attack. Again, going to the Shadow Realm. Oh yay, critical hit. Very easy. Lotad's the last Pokemon. Let's just get our attacks, get this over with. Emily Paris is level 17 and so is Bunny. Signal Beam, oh that's a good move. Signal Beam, so that's special. We will get rid of Tackle. Double Team could be very useful, so I'm going to keep that for now. Rugrat's also level 17. Does Healer also learn Signal Beam? Yep, thought so. I'm also going to get rid of Tackle for Signal Beam. So hopefully in this episode we will get hopefully at least 2 more team members. At least 1 permanent one. If my memories of this game... If my memories of this game are accurate, I believe, yeah, we'll get 2 new team members. Rock you hard, that's great. I was like, do you think the people who wrote the text for these trainers had fun doing so? Or like they had fun translating it from Japanese? Because sometimes it's always a bit off. Not because it's bad, it's just really funny, like the thought of a grown adult going into battle being like, we will rock you, you know? But, or like just a person standing in the middle of a field waiting until you both have eye contact. That's so interesting. Alright, so yeah, these are just Geodudes, so I'm just using Water Gun. Nothing particularly interesting. Oh, no, Barney's not quite level 18, he won't evolve just yet. No contest at all, yeah, because I had a water type. Alright, so I am going to just collect the items. An X special. I don't really use X items in battle. Is there a hidden item here maybe? No. Okay. What about here? No. Okay. I don't really use X items in battle a lot, so I'm probably just going to sell it. And here we have Mr. Briny. Oh, what am I to do? We were on our walk, Pico and I, when we were jumped by an odd thug. The scoundrel made off with my darling Pico. Roar, Pico! Oh, poor Mr. Briny, his best friend. It's alright, I'll get him back for you. Rusturf Tunnel. Okay, it's probably going to be a Whismur. Yeah, it's going to be a Whismur. I wonder if they've added new Pokemon to Rusturf Tunnel. I know there's a new area added, but... Okay, we just have a standard Pokeball. I mean, it's not particularly interesting, but it's always useful to have more Pokeballs. I'm just going to quickly do a deck scan. Yeah, just Whismur and Geodude maybe? Zubat? I don't know. We'll see. What, are you coming? Come and get some then. Oh, I got interrupted by a Pokemon. And it's also a Whismur. They are really cute. I just want to hug them. They're so sound sensitive. Gra, keyhole it all. That hostage Pokemon turned out to be worthless. And to think I made a getaway in this tunnel to nowhere. Hey you, so you want to battle me? Yes I do. Team Aqua Grunt would like to battle. I believe this is the same Grunt from before. He came back to get his revenge. I'm just going to keep using Cut. It is our best move at the moment. Yeah. Okay, we're just going to ignore the sand attacks. Hopefully they don't become too annoying. Yay, Bunny's level 18. Yeah, his attack's way higher than the special attack. Yay, and we defeated him. Oh no, my career in crime comes to a dead end. Yes it does. We love a good pun. Yay, Croconaw! Bunny's evolving. I love this sprite, it's so cute. This is plain not right. The boss told me this would be a slick and easy job to pull. All I had to do was steal some package from Devon. You want it back that badly? Take it. Yes, I want the Devon goods back. Pico, I'm glad to see you're safe. Pico owes her life to you. They call me Mr. Brownie, and you are? Ah, so you're Azura. I sincerely thank you. Now, if there's anything that troubles you, don't hesitate to tell me. You can usually find me in my cottage by the sea near Petalburg Woods. Come, Pico, we should make our way home. We're back. I love the Pokemon cries in the background. Like, this was a feature of regular Emerald, and I'll be playing for hours as a kid and I'd hear these cries and think I was going insane, but this is a thing that happens in Emerald. I think they increased the frequency of it in Blazing Emerald though, which is great. It's so nice to just hear cries. Oh my god, Croconaur's back sprite looks so good. I love Croconaur. Alright, so here we have this dude. I believe he's wanting to see his girlfriend in the city over there. Roar! That goofy goon hightailed it out of the tunnel. I can go back to digging. Yeah, well, so basically the lore around this tunnel, if you didn't know, is there is a city over there called Verdanturf Town? Does it say? Rustturf Tunnel, linking Rustboro and Verdanturf. The tunnel project has been delayed, so basically it's a cave that connects both cities, and they were like commercially clearing it so there could be a tunnel, but the Whismur are really sound sensitive and it was not very good for them, so they stopped. And this dude's girlfriend lives in the other city, so he's digging by himself, but he doesn't have Rock Smash, which we will have later. So I believe this is the rest area for the people who are working on the tunnel. To get to Verdandurf Town without using this tunnel, you'd have to cross the sea to Dewford, sail to Slateport, and then travel through Moorville. We are going to go through that route. If only our leader wasn't tied up in other business over in Falaba Town, we could have dug through Rustturf Tunnel in no time flat. That Rustturf Tunnel there. At first we had a huge work crew boring through rock with the latest machinery. We had to stop. It turns out that we would have had a negative effect on the wild Pokemon in the area. Instead we had to commission a crew of karate masters to excavate by hand. Would you believe that? Yeah, so they're basically hand digging it because it's better for the Pokemon, which honestly, props to them. Like, it's nice that they have that, you know, they're caring about the environment and the ecosystem in that cave. I do like that. Okay, so we have a few battles here. And then we'll head down to Mr. Briny. Just so you know, I've never once been bested by anyone at anything. When you lay your eyes on my Pokemon's gorgeous fur, their beauty will render you helpless. Oh, these are some interesting characters here. Oh, they're both rich people. Lady Sarah and Rich Boy Dawson want to battle. Lady Sarah sent out Lotad. Rich Boy Dawson sent out Shanks. And we're obviously going to send out our lovely Pokemon. I think I'm gonna go for the Shanks first because it's electric. It's the only one that really poses a threat here for now. And then we'll confuse the Lotad. Perfect, super effective. It is nice to have Confuse Ray. It does help when we've got things like this where we need to delay one Pokemon while we focus on another. Alright, we're just going to do another Mud Slap, and then you're going to just... Actually, Signal Beam might be good, because Lotad's part Grass type. Let's try that. Try our new move. I also don't know what Signal Beam looks like in this game, so we'll see that. Oh, another Shanks. Interesting, they both have Intimidate. That's a pretty good strategy, really. Oh, that's a cool animation. I like that. So we're just gonna kind of do the same strategy as before, really, but we're gonna just keep focusing on the Shanks. Oh wow. Honestly, Signal Beam might be my new tried and true for a little bit. I actually didn't check the Venonat stats to see if they're more... I also didn't check their natures, I just caught the first female and male I could find, but I will quickly check their stats to see what kind of attackers they are, because Signal Beam looks like it's pretty good. They might just be special attackers. Oh my goodness, this is a new experience for me. Oh baby, say it isn't so. And we got money. Okay, I really should have checked this before, I don't know why I didn't. So Emily Paris has run away, that's good. Serious nature, so that's neutral. Okay, you're definitely a special attacker. That's good. And then you have Illuminate, encounter rate increases. Well, thankfully you're not in the first part of the party. And your defense is boosted to special attacks lowered. That's not a good nature, but I mean... At least the attack and special attack is like an equal. Like that's not the worst, I guess. And here we have a potion. Okay, let's just keep going for the double battles. I'm choosing double battles more than individual just because... Did he just say he wanted to make the world's largest pizza? Interesting. Let me teach you how strong my adorable Pokemon is. Just because it gets through things faster. At least I hope so. Skorkajiri and Last Janus want to battle. See, as a kid, because these sprites look similar, I thought these two were like brother and sister. Meryl, I want a Meryl. Okay, well, at least I know which moves we're going to choose for this. So you're going to be this, and you're going to be Signal Beam for sure. Oh, of course. Meryl's part fairy, so I shouldn't be using Feint Attack, but it doesn't really matter, we still won. Ah, Mia. You're a notch above me. Yeah. Okay, so there's lots of cut trees, you see. So let's get a few berries. Yes, we want to cut. Honestly, Crocodile having cut, I imagine he's not like using his arms, he's like biting the tree. Like, yes, I will bite the tree. Quick Claw, oh that's useful. We'll keep that in our arsenal. Okay, so we need that later. 6 pineapple berries, yes. So I am going to keep track of the different berries because it does affect. We need a lot of beauty Pokeblocks for our lovely, to get the special form Butterfree. So I'm going to keep as many berries as I can and keep the ones aside that are like specifically beauty themed because we need them Pokeblocks. Okay, great, so we've explored this area. Let's go return the Devon goods. Oh, how did it go? The Devon goods? You did! You got them back. You really are a great trainer. I know. As my thanks, I'll give you another Great Ball. Yay, obtained the Great Ball. Excuse me please. Please come with me. This is the Devon Corporation's 3rd floor. Our president's office is on this floor. Anyway, I can't tell you how much I'm grateful for what you've done. By the way, that parcel you got back to us, could I get you to deliver that to the shipyard in Slateport? That would be awful if those robbers tried to take it again. So, could I count on you to do that for me? Oh, that's right. Could you wait here a second? He's just making us do his job for him. Our president would like to have a word with you. Please come with me. Please, go ahead. I'm Mr. Stone, the president of the Devon Corporation. I just got word about you. You saved our staff not just once, but twice. I have a favor to ask of an amazing person like you. I understand that you're delivering a package to Slateport's shipyard. Well, on the way, could you stop off in Dewford town? I was hoping that you'd deliver a letter to Stephen in Dewford. Yes, we will. I totally want to see Stephen. I love Stephen. Now, you should know that I'm a great president. I think people who are great maybe don't need to call themselves great, but each to their own. If you're great, you're great. So I'd never be so cheap as to ask a favour for nothing in return. Oh, great, cool. That is great. Maybe you are great. That's why I want you to have this. A Pokenav. Oh, I don't think we'll use this very much. That device, it's a Pokemon Navigator, or Pokenav for short. It's an indispensable tool for any trainer on an adventure. It has a map of the Hoenn region. You can check the locations of Dewford and Slateport easily. By the way, I've heard that sinister criminals, Magma and Aqua, I believe, have been making trouble far and wide. I think it would be best if you rested up before you go on your way. Well then, Izzo, go with caution and care. Okay, well, we will check out the Pokenav just so we can. We don't have the match call function, but I think we'll probably discover that in a minute. So the Hoenn map. So basically, we are going, here's where we started in Little Root Town. We went here to Oldale Town and then to Petalburg. That's where our dad was, and then we followed this route to Rustboro. So from here, we're going to go down through the ocean to Dewford and then to Slateport. That's where they're asking us to go. Condition. Oh, I think this is to check like the stats they have. So basically, if we feed the Pokemon Pokeblocks, they get points in Cool, Tough, Beauty, Smart, and Cute. And to evolve the Caterpie, we need a lot of points in Beauty. Kind of similar to how you'd get a Milotic from a Feebas, but see, I always wanted a Milotic, but it was literally so hard to get. So we're just going to talk to these employees. There could be interesting tech, so let's try. I'm developing new kinds of Pokeballs, but I haven't made much headway. Oh wow, that's a Pokenav. It came about as a result of our president's desire to learn about the feelings of Pokemon. Would you like me to describe its features in detail? No, I think you'll find out just by trying it out. Thank goodness. I don't want a big lecture. We're developing a device for talking with Pokemon, but we haven't had much success. Alright, what about this trash can? It's empty. Perfect. I'm trying to develop a device that visually reproduces the dreams of Pokemon, but it's not going well. Maybe we'll see it in Gen 5. Well, Now what shall I work on developing next? Our company allows us to make our inspirations into reality. One couldn't ask for a better environment as an engineer. See, that's so cool. I wish I was cool enough to like invent things. Like, I'm creative and I love creating things and doing art and writing and content creation, even if I have a lot to learn and it's a hobby, but all of my creative things are hobbies, but actually like engineering things is so cool. Like, I wish I had the science brain for that, and like I don't, but I appreciate the people who do. Anyway, I've been trying to develop a device that resurrects Pokemon from fossils, and it's working. Yay! Maybe we'll see you later for a few fossil Pokemon. Hi there, you're always welcome here. Yay. Hello and welcome to the Devon Corporation. We're proud producers of items and medicine that enhance your life. It sounds like they've recovered the ripped off Devon goods. Yes. I helped. And I helped. Oh! Another event. I've been developing an added feature for the Pokénav and it turned out great. Azura, may I see that Pokénav? The one our president gave you? There you go, Azura. I added a new feature named Match Call to your Pokénav. Using the Match Call feature, you can chat with people who have been registered in your Pokénav. Azura, our President Stone should be registered on your Pokénav. Test it out. Please give our President a call. So yeah, here's the feature I was waiting for. So we can call trainers. We'll get trainers who want to add us to do rematches and things. We'll also have like important people. So kind of similar. Well, I mean, it's literally like the Pokegear from Gen 2. So Devon President, Mr. Stone. Cool. Oh, is there? Since you called me, the Pokénav must be working properly. Other people will be registered, so try calling them up too. Good, good. You seem to be quite happy. How could I know that? It's because I'm looking down at you from my office window. Cute. Okay, I'd better get back to work. Please take care, Azura. I will. See, this is why I didn't explore this in the last episode, because we literally explore it as part of the after gym event. Okay, so are we gonna battle May? It's gonna be May. Yes, let's battle May. Are we healed up? Yes, we are healed up enough. Let's try this. I'm gonna quickly save first though, just because it really couldn't hurt. Okay, here we are again. We're just gonna battle May. I love the Gen 4 music, I really do. Oh, hi Azura. You had a match call feature put on your Pokénav. Let's register each other so we can contact one another anytime. Yay, we can call May anytime. Oh, by the way, I passed Mr. Briny in Petalburg Woods. I guess he's on his way home to his cottage by the sea. How's your Pokédex coming along, Azura? Mine's looking pretty decent. So, how about a little battle? Yes. You just became a trainer, Azura. I'm not going to lose. Hopefully we can win the first try this time. I really hope we can. Pokemon Trainer May would like to battle. Oh, she has Pikachu. Oh my god, there's a new Pikachu sprite. I love that sprite. I really do. I'm going to use Mud Slap though. Okay, Mud Slap. Oh, we didn't replenish Croconaur's or Barney's berry. As long as you don't get a crit, we should be fine. Okay, we're fine. Oh, paralyzed. I think we'll be okay. Oh no, we're not. Okay. Well, we are going to switch. Let's switch to Emily in Paris. We'll do a classic Signal Beam. Why didn't you use Thundershock before, bestie? Oh my gosh. I'm again, it seems to be like May that we're really seeing the effects of the hard mode. Okay. Then we have Eevee. I wonder what she's going to evolve the Eevee into. Oh my god, Signal Beam is so good. I love Signal Beam. Barney's level 20. Okay. Is the level cap 20? It might be 21. Yikes, you're better than I expected. Yeah, you would have expected us to lose the first time. Oh, by the way, Mr. Brownie, who I just passed, is here. You just moved here, so you might not know this, but Mr. Brownie was once a revered seafarer. Great. Okay, well, I'm going to heal up Crokinole and my whole party, of course. And I keep forgetting to replenish the berries, so we'll do that. Also, just like as I'm working on this episode, hopefully people don't mind me because I'm very, like, with OBS and the settings to like record, I've had it on just the settings for The Sims 4 and recording for so long, like creating a layout and like recording Pokemon and then adding stuff and editing. I'm learning a whole lot more about editing because I've just been in the same. I know how to edit the Sims videos I make, and I've known that for a while. I've been really comfortable with that, and it's like out of my comfort zone to like record myself talking and then playing a different game and then like cutting that together and creating different edits in it. But hopefully it's it's like a learning curve for me. I'm like learning things as we go, and then hopefully future Let's Plays, both in The Sims, Pokemon, whatever I decide to play. I mean, I'm tempted to play Undertale next. If you want me to play Undertale, put it in the comments. But there's a lot of things I want to play, but hopefully the like teething problems of changing the layout and any like, if there's any editing mistakes, please just bear with me. Okay, well, we didn't battle this trainer before, classic fisherman, so we'll do that now. Why keep it a secret? I'm the water Pokemon expert. Huh? You don't know me? I don't. I think Misty's the Pokemon expert. I love Misty. We love a redhead water Pokemon fan. Classic Magikarp. Okay, let's just keep using Cup. I mean, it's not very effective, but it's still pretty good for Magikarp. You know, I would love to play the Poke Park Wii games. I'd love to emulate those because we do have those in real life, but the whole process of like plugging in a real Wii and then getting a TV that has like the inputs for like the old school inputs, the red, yellow and white ones that the PlayStation and the Wii has, it's just not a vibe. It'll just be like a intense physical setup, and while I would be fine with it, it just seems like a lot of work for something that's a hobby. Oh my god, I'd love to play Final Fantasy X. That is like one of my favourite games of all time. If I had top 5 favourite games, one of them would be Vanilla Emerald, the other one would be Final Fantasy X, and then there would be The Sims 2. Those are at least 3 of my top 5. As for the others, I'd have to probably deliberate on those a little bit more. Don't get me wrong, I do like The Sims 4. And I do play The Sims 4 a lot, but The Sims 2 just holds a place. You Simmers know. Okay. Okay, let's heal up if we need to. I mainly just want to keep ahead of the berries, so we can give berries to all of our team members. Or is Oranberry the Oranberry? They are blue. So yes, I say I'm going to keep ahead of the berries and keep track of them, but I haven't actually checked what they're used for. Spicy. So I think we want dry. Chesto's very good. Wait, orange everything. I think we just want the dry for beauty. So we're going to keep as many Chestos as we can. That sounds about right. Look at Cut Tree. We're going to use Cut for the second time. The Crokinole was gnawing on that tree. Nom nom nom. Oh, a Poison Barb. Oh, that's good. We'll keep that in mind as well. I think once we catch our second team member, which we will shortly, I think we'll just do... Oh no, we missed a Cut Tree. No, we'll go back and get this Cut Tree. I was a little bit ahead of myself. Oh, Shroomish. Do you think Shroomish is ugly or cute? Or is it like ugly cute? I think Shroomish is like ugly cute. Not just ugly, not just cute, ugly cute. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. It's so nice having like a... It's so nice having the Totodile line in Emerald. I've always wanted that. Because I know when you complete the National Dex in Emerald, you actually get a Johto starter. Well, Leaf Stone, okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind. Maybe we'll evolve an Oddish or something. Oh neat, that's the badge from Rustboro Gym. You must be a trainer, you should try using this. Miracle Seed, also a good item. So what we want to look for, I believe we have a specific thing to look for. Now the Great Ball, is it here? Now there is something we look, it's a Pineco. It's here. Hidden Grove, oh my god. Oh, I love the music. Is this a way? No. Oh, we need Rock Smash. Okay, well, we'll come back here when we have Rock Smash. See, I love the new areas they added. Like, I do want to get the Pineco because it's static. I do like Pineco as well. I think it's cute. Maybe we'll use Water Gun. See if we can get its health down just a teeny bit. Well, we got most of its health. That's still okay, so let's just... Pokeball. I do want to catch as many static encounters as we can, like even though it's just Pineco. Like, Pineco's cute. I do like Pineco. And Fortress is like objectively one of the best Pokemon in Gen 2. At least defensive wise. Yay, Emmeline Paris is at the level cap. So is Rugrat. Oh yay, we're just hitting all of the things here. Okay, a bagworm Pokemon. A Pineco hangs from a tree branch and waits for its prey. While eating, if it is disturbed by someone shaking its tree, it falls to the ground and suddenly explodes. It must be so fun. It's so fun to explore. I'm not going to use Pineco, so I haven't named it anything. I'm just catching it to catch it, so it doesn't need a name. When we meet the name rater, we can add a name if we end up thinking of one, or if someone comments. If someone wants to be... If I have anyone who wants to comment on this and wants to be named after wants the Pineco to be named after them, please tell me. Those wild Venonat in Petalburg Woods, I've heard they're different from the Venonat in other regions. They are, I have two. We found one Pokeball. Great, and we'll ledge jump, and we had a Mr. Briney's house, so we didn't go in this house in the last episode because now it has a story-based reason, and now we have, so. Mr. Briney's cottage. He'll be playing with his Pico. Yay, Pico! Hold on, lass. Wait up, Pico. You're Azura? You saved my darling Pico. We owe so much to you. What's that? You want to sail with me? You have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Slayport then. Quite the busy life you must lead. But certainly, what you're asking is no problem at all. You've come to the right man. We'll set sail for Dewford. Yes, please. Dewford it is then. Anchors away. Pico, we're setting sail, my darling. Yay! I do love the boat music. Beep. Oh, Azura? Where are you now? It sounds windy wherever you are. I just heard from Devon's Mr. Stone about your Pokénav, so I decided to give you a call. It sounds like you're doing fine, so that's fine with me. You take care now. Yay, our dad is in our Pokénav. Ahoy, we've hit land in Dewford. I suppose you're off to deliver that letter to who was it now? Stephen! Yay, Dewford, 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 Dewford. Do Dewford. Okay. So, I'm just going to do what I did before and talk to everyone and cut when there's interesting text or something that's not in Vanilla Emerald. And then after that, we will get our next team members. This is a renowned fishing spot. Are you getting the itch to fish? Yes, I hear you and I like what you're saying. I'll give you one of my fishing rods. Obtained the old rod. Super important. We're going to use this shortly. And as an added bonus, I'll even throw in a little fishing advice. First, you want to face the water, then use the rod. Focus your mind. If you get a bite, be ready to fight. So here we have another item. He said, feast your eyes on the silk scarf. Oh, I can see your eyes twinkling. You appreciate my dazzling style. Oh, you're a delight. Here you go. I want you to have it. What a queen. What an ally. Obtain the silk scarf. Again, another important item. We are really just getting all the important battle items today. This is a new person outside the gym, so we'll see what they say. And they're probably going to guide us to a new area. We'll find out. Sorry, trainer. Dewford's gym leader isn't here at the moment. Last I heard, he was off handling some troublemakers at Dewshine Beach. Dewshine Beach? That's right down here. It's a brand new area. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm so excited. So we are going to catch a Pokemon here. So, but first I'll just talk to everybody, run around, see what's happening. So this friend, come on. Some species of Pokemon can only be found here, in the flowery grass on Dewshine Beach. If I were a Pokemon, this is where I would go too. Okay, let's do a deck scan, see how many Pokemon. We only know one Pokemon here. Okay, so I'm going to run around and get as many encounters as I can, and I will cut to when I find the one we want. And hopefully we can fill out most of the dex nav, so we don't have to come back. So, I'm back here, and I'm cutting back here because I had an encounter of the exact Pokemon I was looking for in the last episode that actually like shocked me to my core because I wasn't expecting it, and my reaction was not something I want to keep on a recording, so I've cut to now. But we found an Azurill, the line of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and I walked around to actually get one that has huge power because that's a really important ability to have, and it's Azurill. And I named the Azurill Bouncy. His name's Bouncy because that's what I name all of my Azururills. And he has a bashful nature, which is neutral. But obviously his like attack is very good, and that's so important, and I'm just so excited. Like, this took me totally by surprise in the best way, and I was so excited. And this isn't the Pokemon I was looking for. I'm going to cut to the Pokemon I was actually looking for, but this is just exactly what it wasn't exactly what I expected. I didn't expect it at all, but it was everything I could have hoped for. It's the line of my favorite Pokemon of all time. So I'm just going to switch this to, I was using Emily Paris because it has Runaway, as I was trying to find the actual encounter I expected, but this is going to go in the second slot of our party. It's Bouncy. The icon, Barty and Bouncy, are going to be the bestie duo. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm just going to cut to when we get the Pokemon we were actually looking for. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You have no idea. Okay, so here's the encounter we were actually looking for. This is Weedle, and there is a different evolution from Kakuna in this game based off of one different parameter. I did watch like a guide on how to get all of the different forms in this game, and this one suggested I get a Ditto and breed the Weedle with a Ditto. Hopefully we don't actually have to do that, and we can just keep the Weedle on our team and just use this one just to avoid any like bloat of our Pokemon boxes, I guess, or just to avoid any extra grinding or extra stuff we don't really need to actually get the form we need, hopefully. But I do know exactly what I'm going to name this Weedle, and I'm really excited. So let's do our best to catch it. So we will do our best to catch this. I might just do a bit of a Confused Ray. I'm a little concerned we're going to one-shot the Weedle because we are a lot of levels higher. But hopefully if it hurts itself, that's enough damage to actually catch it. Do I want to use a Great Ball? I could use a Premier Ball. Let's try a Premier Ball. Just because we haven't used one yet. Let's shuffle things a little bit. No? Okay. You're going to hurt yourself again? No. Poison Sting. Oh my god, yay! The Wild Weedle was caught! Emily Paris gained 1 XP because we've hit the level cap. Cool, so we're just going to ignore that XP. Bouncy is getting experience, and Weedle's data was added to the Pokédex. The hairy bug Pokemon. That is nasty, but okay. A Weedle has an extremely acute sense of smell. It distinguishes its favourite kinds of leaves from those it dislikes by sniffing with its big red proboscis nose. Oh, that's cute. I just imagine like Weedle in Viridian Forest just sniffing all of the leaves. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Give a nickname to the captured wild Weedle. Yes, I know exactly what I'm going to name you because you are poison type and bug type, so you're a little toxic, so you're going to be called, keeping our name theme of the television shows, you're going to be Gossip Girl. Go Piss Girl. That Go Piss Girl meme honestly changed my life. Because it was just like undeniably funny and I can't not like laugh thinking about it. Go Piss Girl, Gossip Girl, because she's beautiful, she's toxic, she has an alternative form, she's Blair Waldorf, reincarnated. Okay, so let's just explore the route now that we've got the Pokemon we were looking for and also the Pokemon we weren't looking for but was everything we could have asked for. I'm so excited. Here we have a trainer with a Skitty. Okay, we'll just get rid of this encounter. Ah, Wingull. Go Emily Paris. I was using Emily Paris to look for Pokemon because she has run away and it just helps a lot when we don't get the encounter we want. So, for the sake of training, Gossip Girl really shouldn't be leveling, so I'm going to quickly go ahead and box Gossip Girl and I'll start training my Azurill. So I'll be right back once I've done that. Alright, anyway, let's just explore this route. So let's stay on topic. What does this trainer say? Relaxing in the crisp sea breeze with my partner Skitty is truly magical. I could just sit right here forever. Oh, cute. I could sit with my Azurill there forever as well. I love Azurill so much. Be careful not to step on a Skorupi while you're running through the flower patches. Cute. I have seen a few Pokemon. Probably all of them except the Skorupi at this point. But I'm not going to use a Skorupi as cute as it is. Okay. Oh my god, there's a Swablu on that roof. Stop. That's so cute. Now here we have our friend running laps. What do you say? Here kid, have some juice. Obtain the berry juice. That's actually a good item. It's important to stay hydrated. Yes, very important. Repel's effect wore off. No, I used a repel just because I didn't want to see any encounters. Dewshine Parlor. Parlor? Can we like get a grooming? Welcome to Dewshine Parlor. What can I help you with? Gift shop. Buy? Repel, berry juice, heal powder, tropic mail. Okay, well that's cute. Let's just sell a couple things just to clear out our inventory while we can. Let's sell our nugget. And our X special. I'll just sell the regular potion for now because we don't need it. Bluestone Miracle Seed. Okay, all of these other items are useful. Okay, well, we've sold everything we need. It'd be nice if she could give my Pokemon a massage and help improve the friendship. That'll have us evolve our Azurill. Go, Zigzagoon, you can do this. I know you can. I'm just gonna pop another repel just because we don't need to see any of the other encounters on this route. We've got far more than we expected, and I'm super happy with that. Oh, well. Looks like we're getting an encounter anyway, and it's Paris. This is because our Azurill is level 13, so that's okay, we'll just run away. I might actually heal up with the things we have. Let's give you a berry. You might not need a berry, but that's okay. Oh, I already gave Azurill a berry, that's embarrassing, but it's okay. Come on, Peachiana. We can win no matter what. Oh, love that. I wish those youngsters would have their Pokemon battle somewhere else. Oh my god, an Azurill, an actual Azurill. Stop! A rare candy? I know that it's good to save the rare candies and use them later, but I think I might use it now on my Azurill just because he deserves it. Zuri! Zuri! Oh, that's so cute. Stop! I'm so happy that I found my favorite Pokemon line. Here we have a Pearl. We will sell that shortly. I'll probably forget. Oh my god, an event! What's the problem? Don't you want the Pokemon on this beach to be happy? Think of how much better off they would be with more land. If you think terrorizing the locals and scaring away Pokemon is making anyone happy, you lot are even more delusional than I had thought. Listen here, chump. If you want to interfere with official Team Magma business, you're in for a world of hurt. You don't stand a chance against the two of us. Okay, well, let's do a double battle. You there, trainer. I could use some help dealing with these thugs. What do you say? Will you give me a hand here? Yes. I wonder who Blake is. He's so mysterious. Excellent. Let's get to cleaning up the beach then, shall we? So important that we clean up our beaches. Choose Pokemon and confirm. You... No entry. You, and then we'll just choose Emily Paris, because why not? Team Magma! Our first encounter with them. Mercrestings were hunter. Oh my god, he has such a... I fear he might be a dark type trainer. Team Magma Grunts would like to battle. Send out Poochyena and Zubat. Okay, Murkrow and Bouncy. Both Johto Pokemon. Actually, technically Azurill's Hoenn, so... Marill and Azumarill are Hoenn. I'm just going to switch to Barney because we are switch training for now. Wing attack. Oh, okay. Oh, you're good. Of course, you're like the gym leader. Of course you're good. Spoiler alert, Blake is the gym leader. I fear it's pretty obvious, but he is. Teddiursa. Oh, it's so cute. So this is another Hoenn form that we will get later on. And because it's Team Magma, I'm using Water Gun for now. Interesting how all of our Pokemon, like even the trainers, like even Blake's Pokemon getting experience, which I find super interesting. Based off of the battle mechanic at least. Okay, so our Water Gun was super effective, which I thought would be the case given the Teddiursa. It may be Fire type, Fire Dark maybe? Because it was Team Magma, I assumed because they'd already like sent out Zubat that it would be some kind of Fire type. Bouncy's level 15. Cool, and our attack's definitely the highest stat for now. Body Slam. It's actually a good move, even though it doesn't have the best accuracy. I'm going to save it over Splash, because Splash is literally useless. Learn Body Slam. Maybe once I hit the level cap with my team, I'll turn off experience just to avoid that extra dialogue box, or the extra dialogue that makes battles a bit longer. But Bouncy's level 16. Oh my god, we're gaining levels like crazy. Alright. Just keep trucking along. Okay, so we beat the Team Magma Grunts. No way, how could we lose? This can't be real. And we got money for winning. Not much though. I fear they're poor. What? You haven't seen the last of Team Magma, you hear me? When Maxie finds out about this, you two are in big trouble. Thank you for stepping in. That was some impressive battling for someone so young. Now then, with that mess sorted out, I shall return to my duties as gym leader of Dewford Town. I'm sure you will be challenging the gym when you are ready. I look forward to seeing you battle again. Farewell for now. Yay! We know the gym leader! Repel's effect wore off. Yes, I'd like to use another repel. I love that they added that extra text. Okay. Because that wasn't added until Gen 5. So what's this person saying? Sigh. I remember when this used to be the best fishing spot in all of Hoenn. Say kid, how about you take this off my hands now? I don't see myself needing it much more. The white flute. Wild Pokemon used to live by the shore of Dewshine Beach until a group by the name of Team Magma started trying to expand the shoreline here. The heavy machines and crude demeanor must have scared off all the wild Pokemon. We chased those thugs away, but no Pokemon have returned to the shore since then. What does the white flute do? You would usually get it by collecting ash in like a later area, but let's see what it does. Lures wild Pokemon. Okay, well if we need an encounter going forward, we'll use that, but I don't think we'll need it because we have the Pokemon we need in these areas for now. Okay. No, we don't need another repel. So what I'm going to do is heal up, and I'm going to just quickly explore the area above the town. Based off of what I remember, it's not particularly interesting, and it leads up to a cave where we would need the badge to be able to go forward. But it's important to basically check and see if we can get anything interesting going forward, so I'll just cut to that. What do people do if they need to go to a washroom? What if my right hook's a big one while I'm in the washroom? I just can't go. I think the strategy is to go to the washroom and then go fishing, so that doesn't happen. Oh look, a new tentacle form. So we might get this one in this episode, we also might not. It really depends. I'm going to try and get like a few fishing rod encounters, and then I'll obviously cut to that at that point if that happens. But it's just a new type of Pokemon. Bouncy is probably a little bit too weak to face this. So we'll go into Croconaw for now. I believe this Tentacle is... I've never really used a Tentacle or Tentacruel like ever, just because they were so common as like an encounter Pokemon. I never really saw them as like viable as part of the team. There are some like Pokemon that just aren't really like team worthy in my opinion. I mean there are like so many, like Tentacruel's really cool, but it just never vibed with me as a kid. This form though, absolutely remarkable. I believe it's water electric. So we're going to use, we can try Mud Slap. It'll probably be neutral, but it couldn't hurt. Let's try it. Oh, it's super effective. Okay, well I guess the electricity overrides it. It must be electricity first type and then water second type, maybe. Just kind of like, I guess it replaces the poison part. I wonder how different the moveset is with this new form, but we might get this form. We'll find out. Let's just keep battling, keep exploring, see what happens. I lost because I'm trying to not go to the washroom. Like I said before, my dude, if you go to the washroom before, you won't have to worry. Kind of like how, you know, when you go to bed and you get ready to go to bed, and then when you finally get comfortable is when you need to go to the bathroom. I always go to the bathroom before I go to bed to avoid that. It makes life so much easier. Just go to the bathroom before the thing, my dude. Okay, well let's battle this trainer. Which do you prefer? Fishing in the sea or a stream? In Pokemon it does not have a difference, so I don't have a preference. If I fish, I fish. Fisherman Elliot sent out Magikarp. Of course. I have a sneaking suspicion that if you fish in a stream or the sea, you'll probably still get Magikarp. Magikarp's always available. So it might not actually matter. But I'm actually using Bouncing this battle because obviously Magikarp cannot do anything against us. And it's just soul experience. And it's good to just have Bouncy like be in battle and do things. Okay, this one we're going to switch out for. And we're just going to keep using Mud Slap because that was very good in the last battle. Thank goodness the Supersonic missed. Gosh, that would have been so annoying. Okay, it knows acid. I don't think special defense is a big deal in this very moment. Cool, we'll just keep using Mud Slap. Cool, and Bouncy gained another level, which is super important. Cool, and Magikarp. I'm not even going to bother switching, I'm just going to card because Bouncy still gets experience. You will find out throughout this Let's Play how much I love Barney and Bouncy, and it's just the amount of joy it gives me to have both the Totodile line and the Azumarill line in this Let's Play. Like, the amount of joy it gives me is just exponential. And we defeated Fisherman Elliot. Like in Deep Sea Fishing, I lost spectacularly. Fishing's great, but so is battling. If you don't mind, can we meet again? We registered Fisherman Elliot in the Pokenav, so he's going to want a rematch later. Cool. I knew there was an item here, so there's a Pokeball, so let's go into this mysterious cave. Hey you, it gets awfully dark ahead. It'll be tough trying to explore. That guy who came by earlier, Steven I think it was, he knew how to use Flash, so he ought to be alright, but, well, for us hikers, helping out those that we meet is our motto. Here you go, I'll pass this on to you. Cool, so this is the HM for Flash. We will only have use of this after we get the Dewford gym badge. Teach that hidden move Flash to a Pokemon and use it. It lights up even the inky darkness of caves. But to use it, you need the gym badge from Dewford's Pokemon Gym. Let's catch the damn gym. Not catch the gym, let's battle the damn gym. So, in line with the Flash HM being one that requires this gym badge, this gym is also pitch black, and the more trainers we battle, the lighter it gets, which we will see shortly. So I'm going to battle every trainer, mostly to give Azurill as much experience as possible. So let's talk to the wee gym representative. I'm not sure what this guy's called actually, but let's talk to him, who will explain the gym. Hey, how's it going, Champion Bound Zero? I heard you and Blake teamed up to take on some Team Magma lowlifes. Yeah, he seemed real excited about having a match with you. Anyways, Dewford's gym leader Blake commands Dark-type Pokemon. Going against him without strong Pokemon of your own is no good. Dark Pokemon will lay a serious smackdown on Psychic or Ghost Pokemon too, so be careful. What's worse, the gym is as dark as night, but it will get brighter after defeating the trainer in your way. Hey, okay, go for it. Okay, so let's try this route. Nope, dead end. Let's just go through the maze. What about down here? Oh no, a trainer! Oof. Are you stumbling around in the dark? Yes, I am, but that's the point. I'm having fun doing so. Hex Maniac Lillian would like to battle. I love this sprite. And she's Sableye. Go Barney. So Sableye is such an interesting Pokemon. I've always loved it. And it had like no weaknesses until Gen 6 because it got the fairy type. I always like Sableye, and like it's so hard to explain, but like I loved the Pokemon anime as a kid, and when I saw this Pokemon once I was playing Pokemon Emerald, I hadn't seen the Hoenn anime at that point, and I saw this Pokemon, imagined they'd be like, Sableye, Sableye. I imagined that's how they would talk, and I just can't unsee it, but it's such an interesting Pokemon. Okay, so we have more levels gained for our lovely Bouncy. So the reason I call my, I don't think I explained this earlier, but the reason I call my Azumarill Bouncy is because that's what 10-year-old me named my Azumarill. Like a bouncy ball. It's just a cute name. Like you just, and obviously Azurill is bouncing on its wee tail there. Like it's just good vibes all around. Like this is just healing my inner child, basically. Healing my inner child is using. Do we need any potions? We might super potion up. Actually no, we will go heal up and come back. Okay, so we're back in the Dewford gym. We're just gonna take a look around, just kind of run around aimlessly until we get as many trainers as possible. I also just want to explore the gym. Let's do that. That's a dead end. Okay, let's go this way. A new trainer. 2 trainers. A double battle? You dare to challenge us? Let me show you a real blackout then. I'll show you the tenacity of a gentleman. I mean, each to their own. Hex Maniac Laura and Gentleman Roderick. Want to battle. Hex Maniac Laura sent out Sableye. Gentleman Roderick sent out Murkrow. Again, wonderful dark Pokemon. I'd love for them to have an Umbreon, but I fear... Does Mudslap hit both? No, it doesn't. Okay. Cut's still the best option. We might use Covet because that is... Excuse me. We should have used Covet against Murkrow. Silly me. Oh, it's still special effective. That's good. Super effective. I'm not worried about Nightshade. It only does the level damage. But now that Bouncy has revealed the move Covet, this is what I'm going to try and use. It's like my main strategy for this gym, apart from Croconaw just being like a strong ass dude. Covet's super effective against dark types because it's fairy, of course, so hopefully that'll be like viable enough given we're in hard mode, but you never know. Okay, that's gonna not be very effective. And the Bouncy, of course, has a berry from earlier. See, Barney and Bouncy, this like screenshot of them together is kind of admittedly what we're going to see for most of this Let's Play, because Barney and Bouncy are going to be the 2 most permanent members of the team, because if I have a Totodile, there's no instance where I don't use the Totodile line, and there's no instance ever in my entire life where I'll never use the Azumarill line. Hex Maniac Laura and Gentleman Roderick were defeated. Impossible. How'd this happen? I've trained for years. Really? Okay, well, we're just going to quickly potion up. I wouldn't say it's a waste of potions, but we just need to potion up. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? See, this is me being clumsy on... I'm using a joystick as opposed to the directional pad for my controller, because I just use the joystick more, but we're just going to potion up because there's no point going to the Pokemon Center. Okay, I'm just going to make sure Bouncy's full healed, and I am going to, I think I'm going to leave the berries for now. I'm going to leave replenishing the berries, mainly because we're not in the main battle, so we're going to head this way. Here we are. We're just going to keep going the wrong way in the gym, which I know is this way. Oh, again, still the wrong way. Okay, let's go. I'm so clumsy with the controller. This way is the wrong way. Your gym challenge shall end with me. No, it won't. I have a feeling I'm going to win. Gentleman Senex would like to battle. And he sent out Murkrow. Okay, a few limited dark types. Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't even seen a Poochyena. Because that's a dark type. But it is nice to see Murkrow though and have a little bit more diversity in the Pokemon. $18 damage. I'm not too fussed about that. Okay, let's just use Scratch for the last. Oh my goodness, Barney's fainting quite a bit. It's okay, that's where Bouncy comes in. The wonderful backup. Okay. Okay, hopefully Bouncy hits level 20 soon. I mean, Bouncy's very close. I don't see why he wouldn't, so I'm just going to cut and come back once we've healed up. So here we are, I've just healed up. Okay, that's another dead end. So let's just keep exploring the gym. Okay, it looks like this is the only way we can go. And oh my gosh, we've hit the end. I'm just going to quickly save now that we're next to Blake. I love Blake's sprite. Like, I love the beanie and the long hair. Like, I love Blake's design. And I'm just so excited that they changed the gym leader. Anyway, let's do a battle. I have healed up, so we're all good. I will add berries again, now that I've remembered. Okay, give berries to everyone. Cool, so we're pretty much going to lead with Barney, and maybe for the ace Pokemon, we'll like switch to Azurill for Covet, but we're pretty much just going to lead with Barney. Like, it's not that surprising. Of course we were going to do that. Alright. Ah, it's you. I had a feeling we would meet again. Now then, I don't believe I have properly introduced myself. I'm Blake, Dewford's gym leader. I've trained in total darkness to strengthen my Pokemon's resolve. That's awesome. In the pitch black, we reign supreme. So, you wish to challenge me? Very well. I hope you've come prepared. Yes, I have, Blake. I've done my best. Well, I love his like long cape. Like, his cape is just so... It's so cunty. Like, oh, I've always wanted to be like a cape girly. I wish I was cool enough to be a cape girly. Anyway, Leader Blake would like to battle and sent out Murkrow. A wonderful Pokemon. Okay, let's just use Cut, because that's the best move we have for now. Okay, Buddy fell for the taunt. It's alright, it's not that deep. We're just going to use Water Gun, because it is still stab even if it's not physical attack. We'll use Scratch for now. So Taunt means you can't use the same move twice in a row, which is fine. We have a lot of different viable moves. Bouncy's level 20. Oh, he hit the level cap. Yay! Cool, and we still have our backup Venonats. We're doing all good. Sneasel. Okay, Ice type. Let's just use Cut. Go into the Shadow Realm. This whole gym is the Shadow Realm. Oh my god, a crit! It's alright, we have our berry. Okay, let's just use Cut again. Pursuit did so much. Oh my god, we are cutting it so close. Okay, I think what I might do is keep Barney in for the last Pokemon and just do as much damage before switching to Azurill. I think that's the best, instead of just hard switching. Okay. Houndour. Okay, Water Gun's our best here. Okay, we didn't have the chance. It's alright. We have Azurill. Hopefully Azurill evolves soon, at least into Marill. Okay, I think we're just going to keep using Covet. Actually, no, we'll use Covet because the physical attack is better on Bouncy. pal. That's a little scary. The love hearts. Okay, so it's neutral. It still did pretty good damage though. I think I'm going to stick with covet. Flame wheel. Oof. I think we'll be okay. Okay, and you have a berry, of course. Is it citrus this time? No, it's still just an orange berry. And we have our own. Wonderful. Okay, let's just keep using covet. Hopefully we can live the flame wheel. Oh, no we didn't. Okay, alright. Well, that's okay. It's time to go into our backups. Emily Paris. You can use signal beam, bestie. Just live it off with the signal beam. That's our whole life. Please, please don't take. Oh gosh, okay. Okay, I think we might be a little in a bit of a pickle. Okay, let's use signal beam. Please don't take in one. For the love of God. Oh no, we lost. Okay, so here we are back at the battle again, and with Houndour. I've played the battle slightly differently, where Barney I've switched out to Emily Paris just for the Sneasel. So hopefully we can get as much damage as we can on the Houndour with Barney still alive. So I'm just going to see if we can do the best we can. I'm just going to quickly... I think I'm going to confuse Ray, mainly because I know that might be useful later. Let's start with that. Please live Flame Wheel. You didn't live last time. Yeah, thought so. Okay, well hopefully we can switch to our other Venonat and try and get the confuse from that. Please, for the love of God, get the confusion. Yay, thank goodness. Okay. Hopefully this gives us a slightly better advantage. Please hit yourself. No, you use Glare. Okay, well, I mean, there's worse moves. Okay, let's try Signal Beam. Are you kidding me? You stepped out of confusion? Holy moly. It's alright, we'll just do the best we can. Oh, and of course, oh yes, you have the Oran Berry. I remember. Look, we're still in a better position than we were. Please live the Flame Wheel. Please live the Flame Wheel. Be a low roll. No, okay. That's okay. I think we'll switch to Barney and see if we can get a water gun at least before we... No. Okay. And it was a crit, of course. It's okay. We'll just cut to Azurill. Let's try you. Let's just try water gun. That might be... Is Body Slam better? Let's just try Body Slam just to see what happens, because that might be the better option. Thank goodness. Oh my god, I'm so relieved. Oh my god, that was a hard gym. Like, I'm feeling the hard mode. Leader Blake was defeated. Such skill. We were utterly eclipsed. I think I was eclipsed first when I lost you. My goodness. And now the gym is fully visible. No more darkness. I understand. Your power comes from within, driven by your own ambition. You have more than earned this gym badge. Azur received the Shadow Badge, so I don't know what the Shadow Badge looks like. So I'm just gonna add it as like the Brawly's regular badge in like the wee layout. Just because I don't know what the different badges look like. I think this will be fine. It still like represents the badge. It still is the Dewford badge, so. Anyway, the Shadow Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30, even those you get in trades, obey without question. And you'll be able to use the action move Flash outside of battle. That's the main thing we wanted. I believe you are deserving of another gift as well. Consider this payment for your aid at Dewshine Beach. Love that. TM08. This might be different. I wonder which TM this is. That TM contains Pursuit. It's a move that chases down your fleeing foes. So Pursuit, for those who aren't familiar with Pokemon, if if you switch out a Pokemon and the opposing Pokemon uses Pursuit, so say we had Croconaw and he had a Murkrow, and I switched out Croconaw, if Murkrow used that Pursuit, it would still attack, even though they've switched out. That's basically what Pursuit does. So that's what he means by chases down your fleeing foes. Registered Gym Leader Blake in the Pokénav. I'd love to talk to Blake later. We love a bad boy. Okay, so I'm going to save and leave this episode here. It's been pretty eventful. Like, honestly, catching the Azurill like made my day, and I am going to cut out my reaction to that because it was very raw. But this has been a very fun episode. I'm actually really happy with it, and I'm just like feeling really good in general. So if you enjoyed, leave a like and comment. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day.